Morning, Jerry. Morning, Miss Francine.
Good morning.
Ah, and there's Paul.
Give me
Good
one
morning, Paul.
Hello. Okay, looks like everything is all set up.
I know he's moving things around on his screen at this point in time just so he's comfortable.
Okay, yeah, I just had to stretch some stuff out. So, yep, looks better.
Yep. Morning, Miss Joy.
Good morning, Mr. Louis. Good morning.
How are you?
I'm
On
good
camera and
here.
everything? What is going on right now? I feel it's a special treat. I get you on camera this morning.
Is it because I'm a bit early, right? Than usual. I'm done also early. That's why. I just want to check with you. Did you see Cindy McKnight's post, Facebook post
Mm-mm.
yesterday?
No.
Did one see that?
Mm.
Actually, I saw that she she recognized who's that? Kelly Smith. Kelly Smith. That means
Yeah.
Kelly is also, huh?
I saw a post from, I don't remember who I saw the post from. It might have been Cindy's post. But it was her, Lindsay, Kelly, and Donna, and one other
Don
person.
Donna Sambuel at the
Donna
time.
Sybil.
Oh.
Yeah.
So that means Kelly is already there with them.
Hmm.
Oh, no wonder I didn't see her post already in the Trap Revolution.
She hasn't officially left here, so you won't.
Oh, not yet. Oh,
Yeah. She's still here.
it's still. Oh, okay. Yeah, because I just saw us. She was recognized. I think for a trip, cruise
Yeah,
trip.
they went on the trip. Yeah.
It's a paid, yeah, a company paid. That's what he said.
Hmm.
Oh,
And I was like, oh, okay, well,
yeah. I said okay. And also, there was one. I don't name a person, but there's one who reached out to me. Also doing partner co, but not active. He's in a different company. Like it's not a wellness, health and wellness, but it's kind of a trading company like
oh,
that.
okay, yeah.
Yeah, and then he's like offering something like that. But I said, no, I'm happy with partner calls.
People will start to reach out to you
True.
when they start to realize that you are possibly doing something in the network marketing field. If they're like, "Oh, she's open to something. Let me go try her because maybe she's not happy." And that's
Yeah.
when you just tell them, "No, no, I'm happy. I'm good.
Yeah.
I'm fine."
I know that yeah, theirs is just money. Like there's no products. And so I said, okay, yeah, that's all for money. But here is we have products, and then we also have communities. That's what I like. Yeah,
Yeah,
it's not easy. Sure, it's not easy, but for me, it's worth
it's
also
simple, but
to
it's
be
not
here.
easy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
simple, not easy.
yeah. Good morning, Miss Shelley.
Good morning.
Good
Are you feeling
morning,
better,
Chief.
honey?
I am on the route to recovery.
God
What
bless.
happens to you, Shirley?
Pardon me?
What happens to you?
I have the flu.
Oh, okay.
That time of
Yeah.
year
Oh
again.
no, the flu.
Yeah. Just not nice.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
amazingly
because
uncomfortable.
Yeah, because we have snow again a few days ago.
Yeah.
When you guys don't have snow, that's when I worry.
But we're going to be, it's not very long now, and we don't have snow.
Okay.
I hope.
It's that time of year again when it's the time of year I expect you to have snow. Mama Sandy's already in the car and driving somewhere. It must be hair day.
It's hair day.
Hair day.
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, it is.
Kelly, you and I called it. It's hair day.
Yes, yes. It needs it too.
Mama Sandy, your hair looks fine.
Nope. Oh, a person who has no hair would say that, huh?
You got that right. Your hair looks great. Looks fantastic.
Oh.
Like
How's everybody
you
this
doing
morning?
better than me right now.
Why do you say that, Louis?
Hello.
No hair.
Oh, hair.
Yeah,
Okay.
hair. Yeah, you doing better than
Well,
me
I
right
wish
now,
I
Mama
could do.
Sandy.
I would. Yeah, but I wish I could do that. And there are ladies that are doing that. You know, I don't.
One of my cousins did. I
I
walked up
wouldn't.
to her. I was like, girl. She's like, it's nice, isn't it? I was like, you understand the comfort and convenience of it, don't you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I could see that. I mean, no worries because I could probably be a half hour to 45, a half hour earlier on places I have to go if I didn't have to worry about this hair.
Mm-hmm.
But
Half hours. If you only had to wash it and just lightly comb through it, you'd be done and out.
I know, but
Even when I had short hair, it was just a wash and go. So I was like, okay.
well, see, men can do that, and there are some women that have that kind of hair, but I don't.
Mhm. These are life
I
choices that we've made, Mama Sandy. Life choices.
I can't even find a wig that that I can get away with things, but
That's because your son won't let you.
no, he won't let me. And to be very honest, they're not comfortable to me. I mean, I just perhaps maybe like cold weather like this where it would keep your head warm if it's cold, but
Mhm.
I don't like. I'm a person that I guess because I've had implants for years. I've never worn glasses per se. I have a car full of sunglasses in here, and I'll stick them on every now and then. But it's like things that are on my face, they bother me.
Only if you
Um,
have to have them to see, then you don't bother you anymore.
yeah,
Suddenly
and
they
and,
become very
and
normal.
I get you because the more I'm using these phones and computers, I can see my eyes because I'm supposed to. I have what they call a toric lens. I've had cataract surgery in 2009, and he said I would probably never have to wear glasses. When I went directly into contact lens back in the day. I had one contact lens, so I have monovision. Um, and he said very few people can do as I've done because even my implants, one is for distance and one basically is for reading, which was weak. But I can see
That's
now.
what my aunt has. She wears two different contacts, one in each eye. One is for up
Right,
close and one's for distance.
right. But now I have implants that,
Ah,
yeah, I have
no.
implants. I've
I
had them
wonder if
since,
she's ever thought of that.
yeah, because they said I have astigmatism. So that's
Yeah.
why I had to have what they call a toric, TORIC lens, and they were implanted in '09. So, but I do know when my eyes are tired and I'm straining, I do have kind of a, what do I say, blur
Tired
But
eyes
like,
thing.
yeah, but like this morning, I'm good. I'm good, but I could tell when my eyes are tired, and it's almost like I feel like I need glasses on when they're tired.
Right. My husband gets up in the morning. Paul can get up in the morning and not feel like he can see really good, and then by later, like an hour or two later, he's got to put his glasses on.
Yeah, because I probably could use some glasses, in which I do have. To be very honest, I have some glasses, but I don't have to wear them. But when I'm tired, and you guys know I don't sleep like a normal person. I'm up sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning reading. Well, I'm on this phone, and it's not good. It's really not
Increase
good.
the font size on your phone, Mama Sandy.
Well,
That's what
I
Paul
know how
did.
to. Well, I know how to do that too, but I don't.
Yeah,
Paul
stop
does
it.
that.
Did you hear that?
Paul gets mad at me. He has his all jacked up too. And when it sends, I know it looks funny to you when you're typing it out, but when it sends, it comes in normal to mine.
Yeah. The visual appearance of it only shows up different on your phone, not everybody else's.
Oh.
But I don't want to. I don't really want to have to do that. I mean, I just want to. If I
But you
could just
already
make
have to
my.
do that, Mama
Well,
Sandy.
you gotta figure out, is it worth getting your eyes to get worse or to
Thank
make them
you.
so they don't hurt? Because when you struggle and your eyes start to fight it, then your eyes will weaken.
Okay.
Where
And
am
then
I?
you will end up having to wear glasses, because my father-in-law had to wear glasses and his cataract. It
Stop being
lasted for a
stubborn,
little
Mama Sandy.
while, then he had to go back to wearing glasses again because he wouldn't wear them when he actually needed to wear them once in a while. And then he had to put them on full time. And he had surgery once or twice. They had changed him once.
Well, really, every time I go yearly, and my eyes don't change. I mean, I
Right,
guess
that's a good thing. That's a good thing because it's
my
when it's
eyes.
changing. But if you make them tired and you make them work hard, they will weaken because they're overworking.
It's funny because the times I go to the eye doctor, I go to sleep at a decent hour. So, so when I go,
Everything's good and rested.
yeah, I just get a rest. The thing is, that's the problem. I need to just make myself rest. I mean, it's not like
Right.
I just have to
Take some more of the, what is it, restore it?
renew.
Renew. There it is. Renew. Do the
I do.
renew.
I drink renew. And if I would just not fight it and do what renew is supposed to do, and which I do get tired, but sometimes I'll just fight it like a kid. It's crazy.
I think it's
I
your brain doesn't want to shut down.
Yeah, it is. Greg said the other night because he sometimes in which he goes down before me, but we're still midnight, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock.
That's what
And
Paul is. Paul goes to bed
yeah,
about midnight, 1 o'clock. And then he
yeah.
wants to sleep till 9.
Well, that's Greg. That's Greg.
And he does. He won't come to work. Good thing he's an older and he doesn't have to be to work.
I know. I know. I don't know. Seems like the older I get, it's my mother used to say, and she died right at when I turned 15, and she used to say, the older you get, the crazier you get. So just think now.
I think you just get set in your ways and you want to do what you want to do. That's what my mom says. I want to do what I want to do and I don't care what anybody else says. She's
Well, I guess that
84, will be 84.
And they're
I
not the
guess
boss of you.
Yep.
Miss
And you're
Shelley,
not the
stop stirring
boss.
the pot over there.
The big thing is I'm not the boss of her to tell her what to do. She's like, I'm
Yeah.
old enough to know what I want. And I said, yeah, but mom, look what it's doing to your body. She says,
my
oh,
daddy.
I'm going to be happy and eat what I want. Even though it may be bad for me, I'm going to eat it anyway.
My
I'm
daddy,
like, ooh.
my daddy used to tell me, guys, now this is crazy. My daddy was really a sharp old man. He was really a sharp. He dressed sharp. He looked like,
Nice.
but I don't know. But anyway, daddy, when he would get ready to step out, and I would be looking at him, and he'd look at me and start grinning. And he says, you know, your dad's not dead yet. He said, I'm still a cat. He said, I'm still a cat. And I said, oh, daddy, please, please. You know, but my daddy was a mess. He was
I
a
think
mess.
we were in Florida or someplace. Maybe it was in California. And we come up after everybody been to church, and we were at the same restaurant they were. And all these gentlemen and ladies come dressed into the nines. And I mean, they were in zoot suits and they looked good.
I know. I know. My father was one, and even my son. I don't. Well, maybe it's kind of something. I guess kind of go over to hereditary. My son is a sharp dresser, and I mean he. And I know Louis, you love tailored stuff, and my son had his suits are tailored. Um, you know, all this expensive stuff, and I'm going. You know, which I like nice things, but you know, as they would say, what's that saying? Something about they dress to the nines. Like this one,
Yeah,
but
being
you,
dressed to the
like,
nines.
yeah, they dress to the nines, and I'm going, oh my goodness, you know, because I get nervous. In which I look at everybody's tennis shoes these days. They pay, you guys pay all this money in tennis shoes, and I keep saying I'm going to get me a good pair. When I go and see the price of them, I said, I can't. I just cannot pay that for tennis shoes because I don't wear them that often to begin with. Because I know one time when I was having the knee problems, the doctor told me to get some New Balance and all that, and I said, you know, I'd look at the price of them and I'd go, because I'm just not gonna wear them too much anyway. But yeah, it's funny in terms of things that we get used to and how we are as people and the uniqueness. We're all different in our own ways, but it's really, really very nice. But I mean, if we were all the same, it would be a hot mess. A hot mess. Mm-mm. Diversity, variety is beautiful.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Good morning.
Good morning,
Morning.
Mrs. Vet.
Good
Morning,
morning.
Carl.
Hey,
Morning.
morning,
Let me
everyone.
fix you there, Carl.
Taking my walk. Um, Louis, I couldn't get on the Millionaire Club or mentorship call last night. I got the beginning, but I guess there's something we have to download or something. So
I don't
I'll
know.
go back and listen to the replay. There's a contest or something.
Oh, it's the millionaire. It's the games. Yeah, there you'll see
Okay.
it.
Okay.
Probably your challenges.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the challenges for the week. I wrote them down.
Okay.
They're
I have
they're
to.
they're
I had a
tough.
problem too.
Where's,
Initially, that I had a problem getting on, but I was going to the link, and when I go to that link, I can't. I got on, but then I couldn't hear the volume, and I was fiddling around, and finally I just went back into my Zoom, you know, where the ID is, and when I hit it there, I'm fine. So I don't know what it is about that link.
I'll
I
have to
have that
download
happen.
it.
Yeah, I have
I'll
that
have,
happen sometimes with the link.
I'll have to download it later. We're leaving tomorrow morning to Sacramento. I'll really study it then, I guess, on the road.
Everybody's exercising. I'm driving.
I just
Oh,
got out of bed. I'm not exercising.
I'm not
Uh,
exercising.
good morning, everybody. Glad to see you all here, Miss Yvette. I need to send a shout out to you. Congratulations.
What'd you do? What'd you do? Tell us.
See, y'all don't
yeah,
know this, but Miss Yvette, if you'd like to share the group, go ahead, take yourself off mute, honey.
I'm almost at the top of the hill.
Oh,
makes
yeah.
me tired, and I'm just standing here.
Yvette,
Good
what did
morning.
Yvette do? We're waiting.
She's telling you.
I just got a customer. I mean, I'm not a customer, a brand partner. So I'm just trying to,
Oh,
yeah.
wonderful.
Congratulations. Thank you.
Yes.
You know, procrastination really. But I'm getting her,
Congrats.
I'm trying to get her to order like, I don't know. She said she had problems ordering. So I'm just going to try to connect with her sometime today and see what I can do for her.
Okay. The problems most people tend to run into when they're ordering, it'll kick back and say the credit card's not accepting it or something.
Right.
Which has been the bane of my existence when people are like, I swear the card works. I'm like, I know your card works. It's fine. It's not you. It's literally the system. Let's do it again. Make sure that when you're going through the ordering process with her, make
Yeah.
sure she checks all the boxes, because there's like one, what I would like to refer to as a hidden box that
Yeah.
people tend to mentally skip over because it's such it's so easy to skip over it. So make
Yeah,
sure
it
she
is.
hits every single line in there.
Okay.
But yeah, be very patient. And if it comes down to it, just call corporate with her, do the three-way call with corporate and say, look, we're trying to put this through and it's, just sitting here arguing with us. Corporate will be more than happy to put the order through for you guys.
I did had to do that with my last one too.
Congrats, Miss Yvette.
That's
Thank
great,
you.
Yvette.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
I'm going to stop procrastinating at least until I'm on a roll right now. So in the meantime,
Amen.
no, meaning getting out of bed. So,
Hey, whatever it is.
so I have 2 more people I want to connect with because I know they've been taking the drops, and I think it's time that either they order more or they become a brand partner.
All
All right.
right.
Wow.
Are the drops working for them? First question.
They are working for them.
Perfect.
I went to an event, a Black History event on Saturday. So as I walk in, I see this guy I know, and he turns around, he looks at me, goes, "Oh my God, skinny drops." I said to
Hashtag
myself,
winning.
he
Hashtag
doesn't
winning
remember,
right there.
he doesn't remember my name, but he remembers the skinny drop. And then he looks at
That's
me,
exactly what happens. Yes.
and then he looks at me and goes, "You're still skinny." I said, "Yeah, I am. I'm still." And, you're, and I said,
Shocking,
and
isn't it?
he's a very handsome young man, right? But he's put on a lot of weight, I guess, through the Christmas. So he goes, "I'm going to call you." I said, "No, I'm going to call you," because he never called
Yeah.
me.
Yeah. I'll catch up with you. You'll forget.
Oh,
Nice.
I know. Oh, listen, he avoids me like the plague, right? So, because
They love the results, but they're like, oh, I don't know.
so he needs. I'm going to tell him. Well, he's a man, so if he goes on the skinny drop, he'll lose weight faster.
Usually.
So quickly.
Yeah,
Usually.
I do believe that, and so I'm going to ask him at least try it. Just try. And if it doesn't work, we tried. But I know it's going to work.
Mm-hmm.
And if he
Guys,
tries
that's
it
more
with
than
a full
size.
heart involved in it, like most of them
Right.
just do it halfway and then they're going, oh yeah, I'm losing weight. And I said, and think of how much if you just do the eat
Just do
correctly.
Well, he's very vain and he's very colorful. That's why I gravitated to him. And I love all the jewelry he wears. And I know it once he gets some affirmative, like he gets results from people complimenting him, he'll be like, oh yeah, oh I
I'm
know,
on this.
yeah. So that's my story.
And a
Sounds
good story it
good.
is. Congratulations.
Thank you.
I was like, oh, there's a new body in the house. Hold on now. There's a new body. Someone's got a new body in the house. Congratulations. Huge congrats on that one.
Thanks.
And so, yeah. And if you need any help, love your mom, Sandy. Have a good time. Tell your son we said
Love
hi.
you guys too. Bye-bye.
Oh, you look
Bye.
nice.
She about to get
You
a
look nice.
haircut.
Oh, she looks really nice.
Right? She says she don't look nice, but she about to get
Oh,
done with your
she
pharmacy.
looks great.
She don't ever go out not looking good.
Thank you. Mom said you won't walk out the house not looking good. It's not gonna happen.
Well, she looks very good.
Yeah. And she was like, my hair looks a wreck. I'm like, you wouldn't have walked out the house if your hair looked a wreck, Mama Sandy.
Right.
Her hair looks good.
Oh, so yeah, let's see. I'm sitting here looking at uh checking out my back office and seeing the numbers and stuff and seeing volume and which legs and all that kind of fun stuff and uh trying to figure out, where to build, who to build, like help build into their next promotion kind of a situation. Like if somebody wants to hit their next rank, then what's it going to take to get them to their next rank kind of a deal. And something I realized a long time ago and something that's still like the bane of my existence, the second leg is always like the toughest leg in the world.
Right.
The second
Isn't
leg
it
is
the?
always the toughest leg.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I know it's okay.
Look,
Like to respond in kind.
see,
Oh, love it.
I mean,
Beautiful.
yeah, and they're bringing their doggies out.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, today we have clouds, you can see, but the sun's going to be picking through later, I guess. Yeah. it's coming.
We've had rain all night.
Oh no.
Hey, at least it's raining, not snow.
Yeah.
I would
Yeah.
rather have snow.
Yeah.
Means it's still warm-ish up there.
I would rather have snow because it's still like 30 some degrees and raining. As long as it's above 32 or it.
Oh, freezing rain.
Well, but the thing is it's just muddy. We have mud.
Yeah.
No, it's not fun. I don't like the mud.
It is not my fave either. Just for a heads up for
Oh
everybody
shoot.
coming up, the current week is a purple week. So all of you who have a purple week, that's this week. Next week is a green week. So if your normal color week is a green week, that is happening for me at 11 o'clock on Friday night. For the rest of you, midnight and forward. But that changes over midnight Mountain Time. And all the orders, if your weekly order will go in at midnight on or just after midnight on Mountain Time on Saturday morning.
Right.
All right. So if you got anybody, customers, other partners who have their week as their color week is a green week, those orders will go through Saturday morning. Or Californians, we go through Friday night. We're special that way. If you're looking to bolster any numbers for a particular week, remember there is the backdating if necessary. Don't overuse it, don't overburden it. But if you get product sales over the weekend, they can backdate it to last week if necessary, also known as this week right now. But once Monday rolls around, you're pretty much, if you make a sale on Monday, just chalk it up to being a green week sale.
Yep.
All right. Let's see. Today is Thursday. Wow, I'm having a rough day. Today is Thursday.
All day?
All day. Yeah. Which means we've got our IPA call this evening, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep.
All right.
Great.
It does start at the end. Okay. 5, 6, 7. Okay. Thank you. I always do it backwards, and I don't know why.
Sorry, Louis.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you please repeat that one, the backdating? I didn't get it.
About which one?
You said
Backdating.
The
Oh, the backdating? Oh, so let's say you get a sale on Saturday or Sunday that you want to count as part of this current week. But Saturday starts the new week, and you're like, it would do me better rank wise or whatever if it fell on the previous week. Then backdating it is possible. Call the Harpers, let them know. Mrs. Harper should be home by now, I think. Call the Harpers, let them know that you'd like to have them help you backdate something, and they can call corporate with you and backdate a
Particular
a sale.
order.
Yeah.
I've just called corporate myself.
Do you?
Yeah,
Has it worked easily and smoothly for you?
easily and smoothly.
Okay, cool. Feel free to call corporate in that case. Do not, under any circumstances, please do not backdate someone's enrollment.
The enrollment doesn't.
Yeah. Don't backdate their enrollment.
Only the customers.
Just the customer. Like if they're just buying products, just do that. But do not backdate their enrollment. Reason being, you mess up their what do you call that? Their first 4 weeks of being a partner. You make them lose a week. Yeah, you end up taking a week off of them. So instead of having 4 weeks, they have 3 weeks to obtain or to achieve ultimate, which kind of sucks for them. So don't backdate their enrollments.
So only Saturdays and Sundays, right? But as long as it's not past Monday.
Yeah, because it's Monday when you have to call in and have it backdated. So
which little line do I hit? I'm in my back office now to see who's on the green week this week. How do I do that?
I think I am.
I go to my report.
I forget. Hey, look.
Oh, okay. I know there's striking distance.
I believe it's the 4-week cycle.
4-week cycle.
Yeah.
Or is that
Everyone,
under my reports?
Yeah. It's under reports.
Oh, there it is.
4-week
Yeah,
cycle.
I see it. 4-week cycle. I see it. Let me see. Yeah, just oh, how sad. My friend popped up, the one that passed away. Oh, jeez. Oh, I know.
Sitting at the top of a line.
Yeah, she is. She's the first one in that line. Yep.
Oh wow.
So yeah. So
yeah, and the 4-week cycle will tell you wow. It'll tell you what's scheduled as
Mr.
far as
Taylor. Sorry
Sir.
to interrupt, but my partner is trying to swap with me.
Okay. Tell her to you kill your video. Good morning. There you go. Okay, you can turn your video back on. If you want to, Carl, you can keep it off if you want to. I don't care. All right, we're good.
Okay, Louie, I see that you're going to be helping Twyla on Friday.
Yeah. Did you want to hang out?
Sure. Can you do 2 people at once?
Sure.
what are you helping? Wait.
You're on
what
a Monday.
because we're going to start helping do the calls.
They're gonna start doing
Behind
the Zoom hosting in the background.
You mean the 3-way calls?
No, different.
No.
Zoom hosting for the IPA calls.
Oh, got it. Oh,
Are you like doing a Zoom like this and then just training?
Actually, they're going to get to watch what I was doing in the background on James's call.
Yeah. That's
moving that every time you wash your hands.
So
I might be interested.
fine. Tell James.
guys, I gotta
James.
leave. Bye.
Have a great week, Stella.
Have a
Talk to
good
you soon.
day.
You
Have a
too.
good day,
God
too.
bless. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Everybody.
Have a good day.
Thank you.
Yes. Erica, we would love to have you join us as part of the Zoom hosting crew. Feel free to let James know when you're ready to be a part of that.
What is with the smile? What? What does that
Because if
mean?
you tell James, I know you'll do it.
Oh shoot!
Can't just tell me.
I'm gonna go ahead and wait on that for now. This week's
Okay.
a little crazy, but yeah, no, I would be
That's
interested a little
fine.
bit.
I just know that if you tell James, you'll hold yourself to it. You tell me, I'm wishy-washy.
Oh, I see.
Not true. Not true.
No, you've been pretty adamant about saying I'm too busy.
Yeah, I'm pretty busy.
Yeah. So, yeah, it's so weird. I'm looking at my 4-week cycle, and according to my 4-week cycle, my first leg actually has stuff being purchased all 4 weeks. My second leg, no, not a thing. Not a single subscription in there anywhere. It's just upsetting.
Yeah, I have that problem in mine. I have nobody in the purple week, I believe. Every time I get somebody new signed up or something that's like, I'm like, I need to figure out how to get them on that week.
I know, right? So that I have if I can convince people on my well, I got to figure out what their color weeks are too, but if I could figure out what all their color weeks are, then I would be able to say, okay, make sure your subscription goes through, make sure your subscriptions are like actually enrolling people on particular color weeks with a purpose. Necessarily on a green week, I have stuff going through because that's my week.
Oh, it's like I
So
have like 4 on my blue week, and I'm like, if I could have one of them in a different spot, it'd be great.
right, like that means that would spread my money out across the month. It'd be kind of nice. But it's one of those things where like my blue week is the week that the most sales come in underneath me. Purple week is second, green week is third, red week comes in last on the color week sequence. So with the lowest amount of volume being scheduled for that as a um, subscription. So, but looking at that report, you can say, okay, so now I see where things are coming in, how things are going to balance out, like what's going to happen there. So even if, let's say, I don't know if anybody else here has this particular problem, but let's say you have a maxed out first leg, like your power leg is maxed, and you're like, okay, well, I'm looking to make sure that my first leg stays maxed out. And so since I know I have enough people buying enough stuff on whatever weeks to keep that first leg maxed out, I'm fine. However, my pay leg is where I'm trying to figure out how to balance that out. I don't want to have something happen where my pay leg pays me so much in 1 week that it zeroes out my power leg. As weird as that may sound, like I don't want like a massive amount of sales coming through on any 1 week where it just flat out zeroes out my pay leg, my power leg. Which would be awesome, by the way, don't get me wrong. Because that means I max out 2 legs and suddenly I don't know what rank is that? Is that officer? When you max out 2 legs?
So what you're saying is you just don't want to
Yeah, I
max it
think
out
so.
so that you have more opportunity to build and you have more spread out data
Right.
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't want like a one-time purchase to roll through and wipe out my power
Sweet.
leg.
Now I got to build a whole another one.
Now I gotta do
Right.
another leg.
Yeah.
Well, that's a
Yeah.
good
Keep
thing
that good.
actually, because
It's
then
very
you're
selfish,
making,
but you know.
but that means you've got a third leg going then.
Right.
Uh,
Right.
it means that I had a third leg going. But if it's a one-time sale, then
Right.
Right.
sadness.
That's what's really kills, because I had like 5 people get in at once, push me up to where I'm at, and then only one buys. The rest of them are all crickets.
Yeah. So there's a certain art and a certain balance to making all of that work and figuring out what that new person's intention is. Are they going to be a consistent purchaser? Are they going to have things on subscription? Are they going to be part of that consistent power leg that you know you need to have anyway? Great. And then, when you're building that second leg, like, okay, your second leg is going to be some timers, one timers, whatever. Second leg is where um your all your personal volume goes as well. For those who are ultimate, you have 5 legs to play with. If you are elite, you have 4 legs to play with. If you are uh business, you have 3 legs, and if you are activated, then you have 2 legs
Right.
to play with total. In the grand scheme of things. Um, when it starts auto assigning money to different locations. The auto balancing feature of the system for personal sales, God bless, love it, amen. It's fantastic. It is a beautiful thing. And James did an example once where you could hit manager by having a power leg that I think was only at like 125. I think it was 125, maybe it was 225, something like that. But the power leg only needed to be a certain level. It didn't need to be a full 1000. If your other four legs, if you're ultimate, your other four legs were uh, added up to that
1,000. Yeah, you could do it in 5 legs,
Yeah,
or yeah.
the 1000 needs to come from your power leg, or from your pay leg, uh, if you're going to be manager. Now that's the fun part. If you've got four legs to play with, you can spread it out across four legs and make sure, and that doesn't have to be like, so your first leg only has to be a certain amount. But if you're spreading it out across like another four legs, which I think is 250 a piece for 1000. So so let's say you got 5
Actually,
legs to play with.
isn't it 2, 4, 6, 8? No, it's you to give one a power one, you'd have to be one at 20,
250.
258, and the other ones can be at 2.
The rest of them would be at 250 as well. So all 5 legs could be at 250 because your power leg would be the strongest leg, which would be 250 PV. However, since you've got 4 other legs to play with, that would be considered your pay leg at that time. They would add all 4 of those pay
Oh, I
legs
see what you're saying
together,
that way.
and then that total across all of those would be 1000. Even though
Right.
that is more than your individual power leg, it's doesn't matter. It's a really weird, fun quirk of the way the math works in the system, where your 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 power leg is considered to be the leg that's got the most volume in it. But if you've got 5 legs and they've all got 250 PV in them, then you can pick any one of those legs and call it your power leg. Then the other 4 legs are going to be your pay leg.
Right.
And when you add up all the volume in your other 4 legs as the pay leg, so
You can
I remember the number now.
you can jump volume, or you can jump levels pretty good that way.
Yeah.
Except I already have a major pay leg. You have a major pay leg.
Yeah.
Or not pay
Yeah.
leg, but
Well, this is for everybody else. So instead of having to get 2000 PV, 1000 in your first leg and 1000 in your second leg, instead of having to get 2000 PV, all you honestly need is 1250. Because you'll need 250 in your first leg and then 250 in each of the other legs. And so that takes the burden of 750 PV off of you in order to hit manager, which is a really sweet deal. So you just need to get 250 in your first leg and somehow get 200 or get 1000 PV in between your next 4 legs if you're ultimate. And if you're not ultimate, then bring it down to whatever, like break it down across the number of legs that you actually do have to play with. But yeah, that was a very interesting demonstration example that James did. And I was like, wait, so what you're telling me is I don't have to get 2000 PV spread across two legs. I can go 250 PV in each leg and still go manager.
Right.
Because the auto balancing
it out.
because the auto balancing nature of the system will spread it out across all your legs. So if you get 1000 PV in your second leg, or in sales or whatever, and you've got 250 in your first leg, the system will automatically balance it out to your best benefit. That is what the auto balancing does. It will auto balance it out to your best benefit. So you just make sure you got 250 in that first leg. That's your job. Make sure there's 250 in that first leg, and then the 1,000 that's going to go to that second, third, fourth, and fifth leg, spread that out. Like, well, get personal sales and brand partner, whatever it takes to get it in the second leg. But yeah, you're going to end up with uh, the way it could happen. Huge could, like air quotes around that one. You could get it so that it balances out where you only needed 1,250 PV to hit manager in 1 week.
Right. And
So
I remember him showing that. I don't
Okay.
remember when that was, but that was a while ago.
yeah, it's been a while, yeah. But that was something that stuck with me a long time ago. Whenever James does the money explanations, I love watching him do the money explanations. If you guys ever get a chance to like go back and check out some of the um,
Earlier.
previous
Yeah.
that he did, they were phenomenal. Um, when he explained how it's the base commissionable volume. Let me look at make sure I'm saying the right word on that one.
You remember what title is that for the manager?
Say that again, Miss Joy.
Can you remember the title of the video? The YouTube?
Oh
Ooh,
man, no.
no,
James might. He
it's been
might
a
even do it
while.
again if it's been a while. He might do another one.
He probably would if we just asked him to.
And he might be able to remember what to say. You might go, it was on how to something about best way to run your pay legs or something. I don't remember what it was called. Something about optimizing your pay
Optimize your
legs.
pay legs or something. Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. You might be able to go into the where if he keeps all of them downloaded to and just put something like that up, and it'll bring up all the videos. But it should shorten it to where you wouldn't have to go through every single video.
Yeah.
Okay,
Also
thank
check
you.
inside of I know I like to keep them like once I find them I like to keep them in my share app. I'll make my own link to them in there. So if I need them, I can send them somewhere. You can go into the Warrior Movement Facebook page and see if it's hanging out in there. If there's a video still hanging out. I know that that Facebook burned a bunch of them, but everything is saved in the YouTube channel.
Yeah.
The Champions Network YouTube channel.
Okay.
All right. Another one that he pointed out, base commissionable volume. So when you're looking at your volume report, you got all these headings across the page for your volume report that shows you all your pay legs and power lines and that kind of stuff. And he was pointing out how the base commissionable volume is the number that you want to keep at the high number. Like that's your focal number. On the low end, 1667, 1667. That number is for the amount of volume you need in order to make $250 in base commission every week.
Right.
Now,
And the best
could
way
you
for that
make,
is
well, could you make that 1 week and then not make it the next and still get your base commissionable volume the 1 week you make it?
yeah.
Okay.
I thought it was paid because I've gotten different times, like when I bought a lot when we're at a meeting where we buy a product, and then we did a bunch of stuff down it where other people down my line got a bunch of stuff, and it got me up. I got an increase on that, and I got paid for that week, but I haven't been paid since it. I've got like $211 or something in my 10,000 to go 10,000.
Yeah, sometimes they, and Jerry, I see your hand. I'll get you in a second. Sometimes they do, they will spread it out. Oh, go ahead.
So 13,334 PV. So that's the leg. Is that right?
13,334 maxes out one leg.
Got it. Okay. And then the next leg is another, and then another, and then another,
Right.
and so on and so forth.
Correct. Now, if you keep
Okay, I
earning,
just wanted to clarify
yeah,
that.
yeah, one of the problems that you can run into is that your power leg just keeps earning an awful lot of volume. Like it every like it earns more than 13,334 PV each week because that's what we call it, a power leg. It can earn more, but the system will only register up to
Mhm.
that number.
That's all you ever see.
That's all you'll ever see. Now, if you can keep, and this is what James was pointing out, if you can keep the base commissionable volume on your volume report listed, Erica, your phone's ringing.
Oh, great.
Um, if you can keep your base commissionable volume number in each of your legs at 13,334, then your carryover volume will always be as maxed out as it can be. Like you'll always have a total volume in each leg at 13,334. And this was that question Joy had the other day about carryover volume, and I think it was Joy. Like how does it get calculated?
Yeah.
Yeah. So because your carryover volume, uh, which lends into your total volume. Like right now, I'm looking at my volume report, and I've got two legs running that have volume in them right now. My power leg has a carryover volume of 13,234 because I got
Almost
paid out.
master.
That was last week because I got paid on 100 PV of that. This week, that power leg has 225 PV coming into it. So it's telling me my total volume for that week is going to be maxed out at 13, or for this week is 13,334 as of right now. Even though that number is higher or would be higher than 13,334, the column maxes out, that leg maxes out at 13,334. It won't give you anything past that. And then I've got my second leg, there's actually a sale happening and I'm making money. At me. There's some volume in my second leg, where my volume, my second leg is 50 PV. And so through no fault of my own, somebody else did it. I've got 50 PV hanging out in my pay leg. And at that point, I'm going to get paid out at the very least right now this week on 50 PV. So when next week starts, when Saturday rolls around, my total volume, my carryover volume from this week is going to be, what is that, 80?
13,334
13,284.
minus 50.
Yeah, correct. So it's going to be 13,284 total for my carryover volume. And then whatever I throw in or whatever gets added into my power leg next week will add to that up to
3,334.
13,334. Yeah.
As long as you are commission qualified, right?
Right.
I mean, the volume's volume. Volume's going to be there no matter what.
No, I mean, as long as you maintain your 100 PV, right? Or
I don't think
clock.
it makes a difference there.
That doesn't matter here. Like commission
Oh, okay.
qualified, only my volume is going to be my volume no matter what. Whether I get paid on it is a different story. Now, the volume is going to be the volume. Whether or not you get paid on that volume, that's whether or not you have your qualifying order going through every week or
Right.
whatever. So you just, if you want to make money, yes, you need to be commission qualified. But otherwise, you can just be like your volume. You can look at that volume report every week and never have anything going through it. As far as an order for you, you won't be making any money.
The people above you who sponsored you will.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
every single time.
You're giving away money if you don't,
Yeah,
basically.
I'm pretty sure that 50 PV that's sitting there in my second leg, the person whose customer that is, that person's not making any money on that. I am.
Why?
Because
And
they don't have,
because they're not commission qualified.
Oh,
so they don't get their money.
Yeah. So if you
But
don't
the
stay
money
commission
gets
qualified,
paid out to
yeah,
someone.
yeah, somebody's getting something somewhere.
They rotate it up.
Yeah. Remember, the volume is what travels up. Volume is the key around here. We chase volume in our world. We're just trying to get volume in different locations, different things. We're all about the volume. That's what we're for. When it comes to the money stuff, you're not chasing money. You're chasing volume because volume is what gets you the money. So don't chase money, chase volume. All right. So if you've got a first leg and your first leg's doing just all fine by itself, yay, God bless. Move on with your day. You know, start paying attention to your second leg and your personal customers, because the volume from your personal customers gets put into your second, third, fourth, and fifth legs, typically speaking. It doesn't get put into your power leg because your power leg's just fine. Have a great day, Miss Francine. Saw you travel.
bye, Miss Francine.
Yeah.
Um, so yeah, it's about the volume in here, and we're looking for how to
That's the good thing here because we still can use the carryover volume.
yeah. Yeah, and the carryover volume is literally, I mean, that's what determines whether or not you get paid, well enough the next week. Because if suddenly for some reason let's say your carryover volume drops down to 1,000, and that's still great and fantastic and wonderful in the grand scheme of things, don't get me wrong. But your carryover volume is 1,000, and then you don't that's your power leg, and your power leg doesn't have anything else in it. But then all of a sudden your second leg
More than that.
outruns that one.
So that will become the pay line.
That becomes the pay leg then. And then you'll get paid out on that, and it'll zero out. Welcome to the fun trick that math is. So yeah. Being able to schedule people, like if you're shooting to get orders consistently for people, and so that your pay rate stays the same all the time everywhere, you want to make sure that every week you have the ability to keep your base commissionable volume in all of your legs at 13,334, or as close as you can as possible to that, because that'll make sure that you have the carryover that you need to get paid out on. So yeah, I do want even though I'm not in control of my power leg, I do help my power leg work whenever I can, because they're the ones who are maintaining that power leg status I've got. So I can't just ignore them. They got to be there. I also want to help out my pay leg because I can be paid on that. So I want to make sure that they're doing stuff over there too and helping them out. So you're helping both legs out. One needs a little less help than the other because the power leg's already the power leg, but you don't want the power leg to fall off.
Yeah.
You don't want them to be like, okay, they're not mine. I don't have to worry about them. No. Some people are like, yeah, they're yours. They're all yours. You may not have recruited them. You may not have been the person who signed them up. You're not the sponsor, but they're underneath you, and therefore they are your responsibility. I had that conversation with the Harpers one day because I was like, wait, am I allowed to talk to these people? Like,
And then you need to discern if they're willing for you to help them or they only want their sponsor to help them.
correct. Like, you may go in and try to let me help you do stuff, and they're like, no, I didn't sign up for you. I
Yeah.
signed up for them.
Right.
So
All you can do is go in and say, if you need any help, I'm here.
correct. Absolutely correct. I'm here if you need help. I'm always here. If you have a question, I'm available. Let me know. I don't want to step on any toes or anything like that. I just wanted to let you know I'm around. I'm here as a resource for you.
Yeah.
if someone was kind enough to put someone else underneath you, then that's their sponsor's gift. But yeah, like if I start putting people underneath them, I as a sponsor am focused on helping the people I sponsored. That's my thing. I'm focused on helping the people I sponsor. That doesn't mean I'm going to ignore the people that I put them under if I didn't sponsor the people that I put them under, because I want to pay attention to them too.
And sometimes that will be a way to motivate people to do something if they're going to get people under them.
Exactly. Yeah, letting people know, like, my second leg has grown to way more people than that very first person sitting there. I've put several people underneath that second leg and made that the second leg a little bit of money. So I'm like, I'll keep putting people underneath there because that's my pay leg. I'm going to keep building that one, but I'm going to keep putting it in a way where that ends up being that second leg's first leg.
Yeah.
And then they'll have to build a second leg. Each one of them have to build their own second leg. This has been fun. It's 5 after. I've got a vote. Don't forget, today is Thriving Thursday, and with our 5 p.m. call tonight. So hop on that call, 5, 6, 7, 8, for the time frames.
Appreciate.
Thank you, Miss Shelley. I love you for that.
Hey, you know what? On our IPA calls, when we have the prayer at the end, and then they say amen, I think one day we should all plan it and all come in at the same time and sing amen.
Okay.
I think that every time.
For you, Miss Shelley, I'm willing to be down for that one. Awesome. All right, you guys have a fantastic one, and I will chat it up with you all later. If you need me throughout the day, let me know. I'm going to be working on a body later on this afternoon, so it may be a little bit later that I get to you.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks for your offer.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
thank
pleasure.
you. Have a good
Love you guys. Have a good one.
Great day, everyone.
Thanks, Carl.